our next game playing Man United. So I know they play tonight, not too long to go till kickoff. What's your thoughts on the game coming up?
We have to be realistic, to be honest. We're all excited about how we played in the Brentford game, but this is Man United. This is a team that Ten Hag had last season and actually did a very good job with. I think, to be honest, I think we'll lose. Personally, I know we got the draw last season under Mason, somehow come back from 2 goals down. That was a really odd game. But I think these are the sort of games where if we don't win, we can't all turn on the manager and go, oh, well, you've done this wrong, you've done that wrong. No, you have to give it time. I don't want to see us change what we're doing. I still want to see us go at them. I still want to see, the way we are quite exposed defensively. Again, I think Romero and Van der Ven are very good for that. That's why we have them. So I want to see more of that. I don't want us to, because we're against a team that's like United that are that good, all of a sudden we're on the defensive and we're not. No, we've got the players for it. And, again, as much as what we've all said about Son and Kulu, I want to... I want to see more time. I want to see more time for them. I want to see more time for the patience of Ange to get the best out of them. They might not be these players that we think they are anymore. But again, we need to give Ange time with them as well. I think if Ange had a problem, he probably could really put Solomon in and then maybe go and get someone else. I think we need to be patient with that. As long as we aren't battered 3-0, I think I'll be all right. Again, the atmosphere will be good. I know it'll be rocking in the South Stand. First home game back. I think Ange has given us a really nice vibe. And I wasn't genuinely thinking that I would have that nice vibe the second that Harry left. But I have. I genuinely just feel some sort of positive vibe. And maybe I'm crazy in saying I hope we don't lose 3-0. I hope we win. I want us to win, obviously. I think we just got to be realistic that we might not win. We might lose 2-1. We might win 3-1. It's so unpredictable. But just don't turn on the players and the manager straight away. Give it time.
Definitely. I think we all echo that in a sense that we need to give it time. And Crackers, I'm coming to you. Is there anything you want to add to obviously this game against United?
Well, it's a very, very different game to the Brentford game because they will be far more open, but then we're quite open as well. And I kind of get the feeling that we could win this 5-0 and we could lose this 5-0. I really cannot see a 1-1, 2-2, 0-0 draw with this. It's a good game to have because they're the complete opposite of Brentford, really. So within 2 games, we would have seen 2 very, very different styles of teams that we'll come up against. But like I said, this is a work in progress and we are going to get our asses handed to us on a plate a few times this season, but we just got to hold our nerve. I tell you one thing now, Ange Postecoglou will not change his philosophy or playing style. The way we played yesterday will be the way he plays next week. That's his style. He's sticking to it and he'll live or die by it. So feel like... he's live and die, not literally, but you know what I mean. It's
I know what you mean.
So yeah, let's see. It will be interesting to see. At the moment with Spurs and him now, I've not seen across social media anybody really going, oh, like cane-shaped hole, or I want that manager that's now in charge of Blue Fulham back. And there's been none of that. People have got behind the team, got behind the manager. The away fans yesterday were singing very, very loud in the second half. So there's some goodwill there. There's people, it seems, en masse and in general do want to go with it. So whatever Saturday brings, we have to just stick with it. We have to go with it and work in progress. Look, we've got 8th to beat from last season. That's all. 8th to beat and actually have some entertaining football. And probably I saw more entertaining football in 90 minutes or 157 minutes, whatever it is now with all the added time, than I did pretty much for the whole of last season. So for me, we're already up, to be honest, on last season. That's already progress. But let's see. Be brave.
Indeed. And that's the thing as well, Sam, because obviously it'll be the first game in the stadium. So in that kind of sense, are you looking forward to it? Is it going to be a big test for us, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, we're going to all find out in about 2 minutes' time, aren't we, what Man United actually are, right? Listen, I think I'd rather be playing a team like Man United 2 games into the season rather than when they've had 10 games to click into gear and all get together. I think that's the beauty of the beginning of the season, right? Unless you're Burnley playing your first game against Man City. But I think that's the beauty of it, right? Angie's going to attack. There's going to be no, we're going to suddenly sit back. I think it's going to be, what's going to be very interesting is Brentford sat and played a low block at home, right? And you saw there was no space and people couldn't get in behind. I don't think that's going to be the case with Man United. I can't see Man United coming, sitting back. They've got a lot of forward-thinking players in the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Mount, Anthony, Rashford, whether Højlund plays. So it should be a good matchup. I don't think we'll get beaten 3 or 4-0 or anything silly like that. I don't know if Man United I don't know if they're that ruthless yet. I don't think they're that good, but it'll be a good game. And I think Connor's completely right though, right? We can't, if you do lose the game 2-0 or 2-1, what we can't do is go, oh my God, this guy can only manage in Celtic in Scotland. And it's going to take time. And you've got to remember, Ten Hag now has had a lot of his own players. Yeah, he's had 3 windows now where he's bringing in players like, I don't know, like Casemiro. Do you know what I mean? And Onana and Højlund. And, Ange has had, a few, and he's only been here 2 months. So I think it should be a good game. Let's see what they're like tonight against relegation fodder Wolves. But I think it should be a great game. But we should be looking forward to these games now, Hollie. We're going to go and play football. We should be looking forward. I want to watch games again. I want to watch us play. Last year, honestly, if I was out, I'd back in the day, I'd rush home for 3 o'clock for the kickoff. Last year, I was a bit like, if I miss the first 10 minutes, I don't even need to ask anyone what's happened. Do you know what I mean? I know what's happened. So, yeah, I'm excited. And I think we'll be just fine against Man United.
And I think that's the thing. I think we're all now looking forward to games. I'm not dreading Monday where I'm going to have to dissect a defensive calamity or the fact that we've lost again to a team that we should have beaten. I think this year we're really going to give it a go. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Man United as well.